It's Elizabeth Croydon! Make some noise for Elizabeth, ladies and gentlemen. Elizabeth.
Thank you. There's Johnny. Wasabi, people. Wasabi, man. The only thing being better than being on the Tonight Show is being on the High Tonight Show.
There you go.
And the only thing better than being on the High Tonight Show is being on the Higher Tonight Show.
What? Okay.
So I hope you're higher at home.
Hey,
I'm excited. As soon as I knew this show was being done in a garage, I put this on my bucket list because this is where the punk rock happens, people. This is where the punk rock happens. The only thing cooler than being on Oprah is Dopra. Look under your seats. Look under your seats. Look under your sofa at home. Look between the crevice of the futon where you last banged your bae. Look, the Dopra fairy might be delivering at home now. We don't know. We don't know. This is good weed. This is not bad. I like that strain. I like that strain a lot. You know who's coming out with her own weed is Monica Lewinsky. Oh yeah, it's 93% sativa. It blows your mind. It blows your mind. People don't give Monica Lewinsky her due, and she deserves it. She deserves it. Colin Kaepernick took one knee for this country. Monica Lewinsky took two. She took two. Once again, proving that women do twice as much work and get none of the credit. None of the credit. It's true. It's true. No, sexism runs deep. It runs really deep. It goes back to the Bible. It goes back to plants. Harvey Weinstein, he nutted in a fern. He's a fernicator. It's a problem, man. It's a problem. Look at weed plants. Oh, sure, a guy weed plant can run around all day long on the playground, get in his lowrider, fly off with Dopra, celebrate Chronica with Snoop Dogg, but the women plants are kept home, trimmed up, and popping buds for daddy, just growing sticky, icky, wicky. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. People like to control women a lot. That's all. It's not all bad. I'm not a feminist. I'm a female supremacist. I'm just right across my tits, right? I'm on the double D list. I'm on the double D list. Yeah. I grew up in Washington, D.C., and D.C. stands for Duck and Cover. It also stands for District of Cannabis. And don't confess. Definitely don't confess, and don't cuff me. I thought that the Dukes of Hazzard was a show about English royalty. All right, that's how sheltered I was. And I had to sneak my MTV when I visited my grandmother in New Jersey or New Jersey. And we would change the channel from golf to rock and roll. And I would catch Michael Jackson dancing and hypnotizing people. And I'd be like, wow, that's the thing. And then my grandmother would come back and I'd have to switch it back to golf. And she'd be like, I had to read Mrs. Rosenbaum, the Riot Act, because she's growing her gardenias over in the Paul Robeson Rose Garden, and it's really pissing people off. I just had to read her the Riot Act. And I said, Grandma, that's powerful. What is the Riot Act, and how can it help me pierce my ears? And she said, the Riot Act is something where you just gotta stand within yourself and show your integrity, that you're not backing down. So I went home and I read my mother the Riot Act, and I didn't get my ears pierced. I got grounded for 3 months, but I got to listen to rock and roll underneath my sheets in the bed every night. And this is what it taught me. Riot Act, the Jackson 5 Commandments. And I'd like to share them with you tonight. I live my life by them. Thou shalt Tito.
Just Tito.
And we'll get back to Tito. Yes, shy people Tito through the tulips. International music lovers, they Tito Puente. Thou shalt, mama say, mama sa, mama pusa, or makusa. Really, I'm not certain about that lyric. Do you know what the makusa, mama say, mama sa, mama? The subtext of this precept is that thou shalt try to learn another language besides English. Donde está, motherfuckers? Where's the weed in Japanese? Igpe uye, other me, uckerfe? Hey, just give a little bit. That's all. Thou shalt moonwalk and make it look easy, like Victor and Eric do running a show in a garage in the middle of LA with $5,000 of equipment and no security around. Up yours, CBS! Up yours! We're not profiling audience here! We're not! We're not shaking people down and making them leave their cell phones. They're bringing beer, they're smoking weed, they're doing dabs and having a good time. You could learn something. The price is dank. The price is dank. And you have Victor and Eric to thank for 310. Yeah. Now shout, nasty. If you have to. Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes you can tell the big guy who's trying to honk your tit to please go away. Other times you gotta flip on your third iPod and punch him in the throat. It's okay. Nasty if you have to. Sometimes you don't have to. You can just show love freely. And that's pretty cool. And the fifth Jackson 5 commandment is thou shalt beat it.
Thou shalt beat it.
No one need to be defeated. I'm about to beat it off this mic. Some 16-year-old kid might be beating it, thinking about motorboating me at home in the computer. I'm not mad. I don't want to know about it. You shouldn't talk about it, but it's okay. Thou shalt beat it. Someone's tripping on mushrooms, making their lover an omelet right now, and just stumbled across this show. And when they crack those eggs, they're gonna have to beat it. It goes down. There is some motherfucking clown driving through the depths of Arkansas all the way down into the Ozarks, and some piggy motherfucking cop is pulling him over and shoving all of his negative energy on this fuck while shaking him down for some good weed that he's just trying to get to cancer patients and little girls that have seizures. And he's gonna throw a big fucking charge on this guy, because this guy didn't laugh. This guy was a smart ass, so he got all the charges and the jail time, but he got a fucking lawyer for free, and he beat it! He beat it! No one needs to be defeated, mama say, mama saw, mama pusa. In the name of John, George, Paul, and Ringo, count me all just get it wrong. That concludes the reading of the Riot Act here tonight on the High Tonight Show. I look forward to getting higher tonight, and it was a pleasure telling jokes for you guys.